Welcome to the monthly mini for September 2022. I'm Sarah Lascano, and I'm an energy healer at Ray Zen Energy, where I help people recover their health and reclaim their lives. We're going to take just 5 minutes to balance your body and your mind, and I'm going to listen and hear what's going to best serve us for this time. So let's jump into our session. A theme that is coming up is really in line with our autumn energy that is starting to roll in here in the Northern Hemisphere. We are getting ready to transition from late summer into early autumn. Autumn brings the energy of surrender, letting go, trying to move through life without gripping, without controlling, usually because of fear. These themes can be really tricky to navigate. It can be very tricky to understand the difference between surrender and complacency or passivity. So we're going to spend just a moment balancing this in your body so that you can leverage this time as September comes, as October moves in. We want to really leverage this. Now, just as an information, this energy is really prevalent in the lung and large intestine energies. This governs everything from our skin to our breathing, to our digestion, to lower GI comfort like cramping and other issues like that. So we want to ease these things. When we can get this surrender and ease energy down pat, we can expect more ease and less discomfort and greater health in this part of our body. So let's start real quick in the large intestine energy, this is the home of one of the biggest components of our microbiome in the human body. Our microbiome governs so many things. They're still proving just how much it controls, including our metabolism, including our blood sugar control, including our weight, including our ability to detoxify. The list goes on. And as I said, they're still learning so much. And a large portion of our immune system is in the gut, remember? And so it's going to control our health on all levels, whether it's chronic or acute. So let's balance this microbiome with the idea of releasing any energy that is keeping the body gripping, keeping the body a little bit nervous to just relax and let life come, to go with the flow. We're going to balance this in large intestine and the microbiome, but we're going to link it up to lung as well and link it in with the breathing cycle. As we breathe in and as we breathe out, we are taking life in and letting it go, releasing it. When we have a difficulty with either of these steps of releasing or surrendering, we're not going to get that full inhale or that full exhale. And the same for peristalsis in the large intestine. So we're going to balance this movement in both places with the idea of letting go of any energy, typically fear, but maybe guilt, maybe shame, maybe fear of messing up, maybe some self-doubt in there. Any of these flavors at the root, they're probably mostly fear of not being loved, not being accepted, or messing up. We're going to clear any of that energy that's bound up in that smooth muscle of the large intestine and in the microbiome. We're targeting bacteria here in the microbiome. Our microbiome includes all kinds of different species, parasitic energy, viruses, bacteria, archaea, fungi, and there are beneficial strains of all of these things and pathological or strains that get out of balance and cause problems. So there's lots of opportunity for improvement when we have an energy that might be disrupting things a little. So we're just going to hold this here in large intestine, balancing bacteria today, linking in with fear. This could be strep, it could be many of the many species that live in our gut. And we even could be balancing the beneficial strains for you, lactobacillus and all the other strains that actually help keep things in balance by crowding out negative species. So we're just going to balance whether it's negative or positive, boosting positive, decreasing the strength of negative bacteria in your microbiome in the large intestine, with the goal of increasing flow, increasing movement, increasing vitality and health. Okay, very good. And then as just a real quick balance to wrap up our session, I also want to balance any fear of stepping into newness, because this can cause anxiety for many of us. Change can be a little bit scary, especially when we are in routines and have been in them for a while. So we're just going to give a little energy quickly to shift any reticence, any resistance to shifting into something new, something better. And even if we consciously want to shift and move into something better, maybe a new job, new relationship, new move, physical move, we still can be anxious and nervous and hold back a little bit. So that's what we're targeting here, that any fear or anxiety energy. All right, wonderful. So that completes our session for today. If you enjoyed this session, come on over to my website. I have so many resources for you there, including a free Stress Less Mini. You can find me at rayzenenergy.com, and I'll see you next month.